Alright, so I got a busy few weeks ahead because I've got a plan for this Jeep, and I'm going to try to get that executed by fall. That way I can go riding some during the fall. Um, I've already talked about the rocker guards I'm going to build. Basically, 6-inch rocker guards right here. I'll make that out of 6-inch, probably 1/8 wall, and then 2 and 4-inch 3/16 for the bottom. Just be an L. They'll come all the way to the end. They'll slant up like this and go all the way across. They'll be very basic rocker guards. They'll be painted black. Unless you're looking for them, hopefully you won't even see them. I may add a step, but I'm 6'4". I don't really need a step. The only thing the step would be good for is to keep the door, if I have it on, off some rocks if needed. But other than that, the main reason I'm building them is to cover up the holes in the few little spots there. I gotta get the lights sorted out. I already showed you the lights that I'm putting here. The LED JK style lights I'm putting there for regular parking lamps. Building a new front bumper. I'll build that out of some 2x4 tubing, probably 1/8 wall for the front. It'll be cut slanted up on the sides. It'll be shorter, stubbier than that one. It might be tapered back towards the tires. I don't know. I usually don't know until I start building them. I've built 4 or 5 of them, and once I start building them, I kind of understand what I want to do, but that'll be something I need to do. I'll have to move those Jeep factory lights, fog lamps. Don't know where I'll move them. I can't move them in closer if I make a stubbier bumper because it'll cover up the JK style lights I'm putting in there. I may have to remove them all together. Get some LED pods or something to put in the front bumper. Maybe, not sure. So that's 2 big projects that'll take at least a full day each. I'll be adding LED tail lights to the rear. I'll flush them out. Front bumper I'll try to build like I built the rear bumper. Just very simple, except a little bit stubbier and a little more compact. Hadn't decided if I'm going to put a tow hitch on the front or not, but you never know when you might need something like that. And then if I have time, I'm gonna build a front cage to put in the front. I don't know if I have time to do that before I get to wheeling. I do have some tubular rear control arms, adjustables that I'll put because I am going to put a 4-inch, 3.5 to 4-inch lift on it. It's got 2.5 now. I've got a slip yoke eliminator to put on it. Don't know if I'll have time. It's just sitting in the garage. And then I plan on building front long arms for it. I've got those. I'll kind of show you what I'm thinking with those here in a second. God, what else? Like I said, it's going to be a busy few weeks. That might be it. And then I've got some 35-inch mud terrains to go on it. But to do that, I'm going to have to get some wheels with some different back spacing and get that lift put on it. Oh, and I got to put the front chromoly axle shafts in. If I stay with the stock gearing for now, don't want to, I may try to order my 8.8 rear end from East Coast Gear Supply to put in the rear. If I do that, I've got a front that has 488s already in it that I'll put in. I'll put the chromoly axle shafts in that. Don't know. Depends on what I get done and how quickly I get it done. But that's kind of the plan. I'll show you some of the parts I'm talking about. So I got the chromoly axle shafts there. These are the LED flush mount lights I'm going to put in. Just cheapies from Walmart. They work really good. I've had them in about 3 different Jeeps. There's 3-wire LEDs. You have to wire up different backup lights if you want them, but at $19 a set, they're really bright. They work good. They're water resistant. I really couldn't ask for much more other than a backup light, but I don't want to spend the $50 to $75 to get one with a backup light. So this is a control arm that I built for a rock crawler that I wound up parting out. I got 2 of those built, so I'll probably base a radius arm off of it, shorten it up quite a bit. That's 39 inches, I think, from hole to hole. I'd shorten that up dramatically and then build a radius arm off of it to build my front control arms. These are really heavy, quarter wall, fully adjustable. They're good arms. I never got to use them. I don't know if I want a full size heim joint like that, but either way, the radius arm would have a bushing on it, a couple bushings. I got the parts to build those. That's just more time though that I don't know that I have or don't have. So that's kind of the plan for the Jeep. I don't know what I might do as far as looks wise, other than what I've talked about. I really want the Jeep to just kind of stand out but still be very simple and functional. I went to the Jeep and Beach Jam this past year, and there wasn't many TJs there. It was all JKs, and all of them seemed to look just alike after a little while. The few TJs that were there were either very highly modified or really not modified at all, and I want to be somewhere in the middle. I'd like for it to be very functional, able to be driven every day if I wanted to, and also look good and be functional. Actually be able to go off-road. So there's a real hard balance to find there sometimes when you start modifying it dramatically. So that's the goal. We'll see what I can get done over the next few months or next few weeks. Probably not even half of what I just said, but we'll give it a shot. Probably about, I would say about half of what I just said. I'll get the rocker guards built. I'll definitely get the front bumper built. I will, at that point, and of course the lights, I'll get that done. But other than that, it's going to be a crapshoot how much else I get done. So stay tuned, and I'll make a video of as much as possible, and we'll see what it looks like at the end. Could look like a big piece of crap. I don't know. But you never know until you actually start building what these things turn out like.